Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to start the new chapter, distance, speed and time. Distance, speed and time. So distance and time conversions we have already studied in the chapter conversions, and speed will be involved here. So I'll tell you one mnemonic. What is mnemonic? To remember the things easily. So this triangle you need to remember. DST. So using this triangle, you can remember all the formulas that are required in this chapter. Suppose you want the formula for distance. So speed and time, they are side by side. So you can just multiply speed into time. That means close D and see S and T, they are in the same row. Same row means it is the multiplication. And you want the formula for speed. Close S in this triangle and you can see D is above T. That means D divided by T. And similarly, time formula you want. Close T with your finger and see D will be above S. That means T is equal to D by S. So what are these formulas? So distance is the product of speed and time. Speed is distance divided by time and time is distance divided by speed. So we can have different units for this speed. It can be in kilometers per hour, it can be in meter per second, etc. And we can convert from one unit to another unit also. So first let us see what is a unit conversion in speed. So speed unit conversion. So importantly, we are going to use two units for speed. One is kilometer per hour and another one is meter per second. Suppose I want to check 1 kilometer per hour is equal to how many meter per second. So what I do is, so I want to know this conversion. 1 kilometer is equal to how many meter per second. And similarly, I want 1 meter per second is equal to how many kilometer per hour. So this conversion I want to find. So how can we do that? So first you take 1 kilometer per hour. So this can be written as 1 kilometer divided by 1 hour, because 1 by 1 is going to be 1 again. And kilometers you want to convert into meters. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. You can write here 1000 meters. And 1 hour is equal to how many seconds? 3600 seconds. So two zeros are going to cancel. And 2 fives are 10 and 2 into 18 is 36. And we got 5 by 18 meters per second. That means 1 kilometer per hour is equal to, you can remember, 5 by 18 meters per second. And the reverse way, you transpose 5 by 18 to the left side, it will become reciprocal. That means 1 meter per second is equal to 18 by 5 kilometers per hour. That means whenever you want to convert from kilometer per hour to meter per second, multiply by 5 by 18. And if you want to convert from meter per second to kilometer per hour, you multiply by 18 by 5. So this is the speed conversion. So using this speed conversion, let us see one question. So all of you try to solve this question. This question came in 2018 exam. A boat is rowing in still water at the speed of 18 kilometers per hour. The speed of the boat in meter per second. So just they are asking to convert the speed units. That's it. So who will answer this question? Jayvant? Jayvant? Jayvant, can you read it?
The boat is rowing in still water at the speed of 8 km per hour. The speed of the boat in meter per second is.
Yes, Jayvant, how to convert from kilometer per hour to meter per second? Jayant, am I audible? Yes, Rishika, can you read the question? Rishika?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you read the question again?
A boat is rowing in still water at the speed of 18 kilometers per hour. The speed of the boat in meter per second is
Okay, how to convert from kilometer per hour to meter per second?
so 1 kilometer per hour is equals to 5 by 18 meter per second.
Yes, to convert this, just multiply by 5 by 18. Then it will be converted into meter per second, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How to simplify this?
Sir,
How to simplify this?
so 18 cancel.
So what is remaining here?
5 meter per second.
Which option, Rishika?
Option D.
Yes, option D is correct. Rishika, you can mute yourself. So the answer is 5 meters per second. Just multiply by 5 by 18. Next, we have the word problems based on distance, speed, and time. So this question came in 2023 exam. If the speed of the car is reduced from 100 kilometers per hour to 50 kilometers per hour, then the time taken to cover the distance will dash. Remain same, will be reduced by 50 minutes, double will be increased by 50 minutes. What will happen? So who is answering this question? Raise the hand. Yes, Bhuvana, can you read the question? Bhuvana?
Sir,
Yes, Bhuvana, can you read the question?
if the speed of the car is reduced
Bhuvana,
from
loudly, more.
if the speed of the car is reduced from 100 km per hour to 50 km per hour, then the time taken to cover the same distance will.
Okay, reduced means decreased or increased?
Sir, decreased.
Decreased. Initially, what was the speed?
Sir, 100 km per hour,
Later, it became
50 km per hour.
okay. Distance decreased. If the distance is decreased from sorry, the speed is decreased from 100 to 50 to cover the same distance. What will happen to the time?
Sir, will be reduced by 50 minutes.
Will be reduced by 50 minutes. When you decrease the speed, what will happen to the time? Suppose you want to reach from one place to another place. Suppose let us say the distance between the two cities is 100 kilometers and you are going with one speed 80 kilometers per hour and you are reaching in some time. And if you decrease the speed, the overall time taken to cover the distance will increase or decrease?
Sir, increase.
It will increase. So when the speed decreases, what will happen to the time? It will increase, right?
Yes, sir.
But how it increases, we want to find. So what can we do?
Sir,
Yes, what can we do? Yeah, Bona, just wait a minute. You just try this question. I'll be back in a second. Yes, Bhuwana, how to solve this question? Bhuwana, you can use unitary method for solving this question. Okay, the distance is same, right?
Yes, sir.
Bhuwana, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the distance is same. Okay, when the distance is same, what we can do is, so let me write the speed here and let me write the time here. Okay, the initial speed was 100 kilometers per hour and later it became 50 kilometers per hour. So initial time we don't know. Let's take something like x hours and we don't know later what happened. Now we can use unitary method. No, question mark is equal to which number is related to the question mark?
Sir, X.
X. Now we can check what is the relationship between the speed and time. Okay, when speed decreased, time will increase or decrease.
Sir, decrease.
When speed decreases, time increases. You are going with a slow speed, you will take more time to cover the distance, right?
Yes, sir.
So when you are taking more time, that means the time will be increased, right?
Yes, sir.
Increased means you want greater value or smaller value.
Sir, greater value.
So more by less or less by more.
More by less.
So just write 100 by 50. Now let us simplify this.
Yes.
50, 100, how can you simplify?
Sir, 50 ones, 52s.
50 ones and 52s. So 2 into x,
Sir, 2x.
2x. That means earlier it was x, it became 2x. What happened?
Sir, it is increased.
What happened? Is it remain same or it is reduced or increased? How many times increased? So what is the change happened here?
Sir, increased.
X became 2x. So increased or decreased?
Sir, increased.
Increased by how many times?
Sir, 2 times.
2 times. What you will say? Can we say doubled?
Yes, sir.
So which option?
Sir, option C.
Yes, option C. Okay, Bhuwana, you can mute yourself now. So very good, you tried today. So in the textual solution method, what we can do is distance is same. So let us take the distance as x. When you take the distance as x, then time you can calculate by the formula distance by speed. So t1 will be x by 100 and t2 will be x by 50. If you divide t1 by t2, then you are getting the answer 1 by 2. So it indicates that t2 is double t1. So in this method also we are able to solve. So the final answer will be the time taken will be doubled because there is a decrease in the speed. And next question, this question came in 2023. A train covers a distance of 1862 kilometers with a speed of 98 kilometers per hour. Compute the time taken by the train to cover this distance. Simple and direct question. Who will answer this? Yes, Daksh, read the question again.
Sir,
Read the question again.
a train covers a distance of 1862 kilometers with a speed of 98 kilometers per hour. Compute the time taken by the train to cover the distance is
Yes. We want to find the time. What is the time formula?
the distance by speed.
Very good. Let's write time is equal to distance by speed. What is the distance given in the question?
So, so 1862
Along with the units, you have to say always
kilometer.
kilometers and speed
So 92 kilometers per hour.
98 kilometers per hour. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, 1862 and 98. Can we simplify this?
Yes, sir.
98 is divisible by 7, right?
Yes, sir.
So we can check by 7. 7 ones and 7 fours are 28. Now numerator you divide by 7. 7 table 18.
Sir, 7 to
Yes. What is the remainder?
sir 4
4 6 become
46.
7 table 46.
Sir 6
7 6 are 42. Again, what is the remainder?
So 42.
Yes, again 7 6 are 42. Now 266 and 14 again divisible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, 7 table again it's divisible, right?
Yes, sir.
7 twos are 14, 7 threes are 21. What is the remainder?
Sir, it's 5.
5 6 become 56.
Yes, sir. So
Now
it's
38 by 2. Both are divisible by which number?
so 2.
So you can say two ones and two 19s. So the answer is 19. Here units, taking care of units, kilometer cancels. Denominator per hour is there. If it becomes reciprocal, it will become hours. So 19 hours. Which option?
So option C.
Option C. Daksh, you can mute yourself. So time formula is distance by speed, and if you cancel, and you are getting 19 hours. Next question came in 2022 paper. An athlete finishes 400 meters race in 48 seconds. How many minutes has he spent in running if he ran 5 times on the same track at the same speed? So who is going to answer this question? Keep your hands raising. Yes, Vishnu, read the question. Vishnu? Vishnu, are you there? Yes, Vishnu.
Athlete finishes 400-meter race in 48 seconds. How many minutes will he spend in running if he ran 5 times on the same track at the same speed?
Okay.
Sir, didn't you multiply 48 into 5?
Okay, an athlete finishes 400 meters race in 48 seconds. So finishing the race is taking 48 seconds. How many minutes has he spent in running? If he ran 5 times on the same track at the same speed.
So why don't we multiply it by 5?
Yeah, we can do that. Same track he ran 5 times. So 48 into 5. You get the number of seconds, right? Yes. So 48 seconds he spent for running one round, and 5 round it's going to be into 5. But the answer they're asking in terms of minutes are in the units of seconds.
Sir, they asked in minutes.
Minutes. So how to convert seconds into minutes?
Sir, divided by 60.
Yes. So you're going to get 48 into 5. When you divide by 60, the seconds will be converted into minutes. Right? Yeah, now simplify this.
Sir, 5 and 60 will get cancelled.
Yes. 5 into which number?
5 and 60.
Yes, which number? 5 into what is 12? 60.
Sir, 12.
Yes, 5 into 12. Now 12 and 4.
Sir,
12 and
sir, sir, 4.
12 fours are 48. The answer is 4 minutes.
Sir,
Which option?
sir, A.
Yes. So Vishnu, there is an information in the question which is not useful. What is that?
Sir, 400 meters.
Yes, separating the not useful data is also important. So 400 meters is not used in this question, but still we get the answer 4 minutes. So 4 minutes is the answer. Next question came in 2020 exam. An aeroplane, yeah, Vishnu, an aeroplane covers a distance of at a speed of 240 kilometers per hour in 5 hours. To cover the same distance in 1 2 by 3 hours, it must travel at a speed of dash. Who is going to answer this question?
Hello, sir.
Yes, Sriyash, can you read the question?
Yes, sir. An aeroplane covers a certain distance at a speed of 240 km per hour in 5 hours. To cover the same distance in 1 2 by 3 hours, it must travel at a speed of
Yes, how to solve this question?
Sir, we can use unitary method.
Yes, in the same question we solved in unitary method. That is by taking the two columns, like the time we are taking and the speed we are taking. Already we
Yes, sir.
solved with the help of unitary method, but let us revise again. But you need to solve in specifically distance, speed, time method also. Okay, will you try both methods?
Yes, sir.
Okay, first method number one, as you are saying, we'll go for unitary method. So which columns you want?
Sir, speed and time.
Yes, speed and time. Okay, in the first case, what was the speed?
240
240 units,
kilometer per hour.
240 kilometers per hour, and time
5 hours.
5 hours. Now, in the second case,
Sir, we don't know speed, but we know time, sir. 1,
yes,
2 by 3 hours.
1 2 by 3, convert into improper form.
5 by 3.
Yes, 5 by 3 hours. Okay. Now, we want this question mark value. So, which is related to the question mark vertically?
Sir, question mark is 240.
240. And now, just you can use your common sense and answer same distance. We are traveling the same distance. If you are traveling with a speed of for 5 hours, if you are traveling, the required speed is 240 kilometers per hour. Now, reduced time 5 by 3 is less time or more time compared to 5?
Sir, more time.
5 by 3.
Sir, 5 by 3 is less time, sir.
Yes, in less time. Now we need to cover the distance with a higher speed or lower speed.
Higher speed, sir.
Okay, that means you are expecting more answer, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
which is more and which is less here?
Sir, 5 is more and 5 by 3 is less.
So can I go for 5 divided by 5 by 3 like this?
Yes, sir.
2 by less. Now simplify this.
Sir, 5 by 3 with 5 divided by
Okay, how to simplify? 5 divided by
5 into 3 by 5.
yes. Actually in the denominator, if there is a fraction, it becomes reciprocal. That is 3 by 5.
Sir.
So the answer is what?
Cancel
Yes,
720
720. And the units are
kilometer per hour.
kilometers per hour. This is option D.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we used unitary method. Now let us use purely distance, speed, time method. Okay, you are not involving unitary method. See, first let us find distance, and using the distance and time, let us find the required speed.
Sir.
In the first case, I want the distance. What is distance formula?
So distance is equals to speed into time.
Speed into time. Okay, speed.
240 kilometer per hour.
Yes, 240 kilometers per hour into time.
5 hours.
5 hours. So 240 into 5.
1000, 1200, 1200
1200. And what happens to the units?
kilometer per hour.
No, units. What is the answer? 1200 will receive which units?
So kilometer.
I told you the units also you can cancel. The power per hour
Kilom-
there in the denominator. Per hour and hour gets cancelled, right?
Yes, sir. So the kilometers.
Yes, the distance is 1200 kilometers. And for the second case also distance is not changing. We have the same distance and the time is given 1 2 by 3 hours. We can write 5 by 3 hours. Now we can calculate the speed.
Yes, sir. 3 by 5 into 1200.
The required speed. What is the speed formula first of all?
So speed formula distance by time.
Yes, what is the distance?
1200 kilometers.
200 kilometers. And what is the time?
Time 3 by 5 hours.
Why 3 by 5? We are writing in the denominator only, no?
Yes, sir.
5 by 3. After reciprocal, you should write 3 by 5.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, how to
So
simplify this?
3 by 5 into 1200.
1200 multiplied by 3 by 5. And what are the units for this quantity?
Hour.
Kilometer per hour. Now, simplify this.
5 1, 5 2s,
Yes.
5 2,
Yes.
0.
Yes.
So 24 into 3, 72. And put 0.
Yes. So, again, we got the same answer, right?
Sir, I have another method, sir.
Yes, I am going to ask the same thing. Now, better than these two, one more method also works here. What is that?
Sir, 5 is 3. Sir, 5 by 3 is third part of 5, sir. Sir,
Very
5
good.
divided by 3 is equals to 5 by 3.
Yes.
Sir, that is inverse proportion. So,
Yes.
we want to multiply 240 into 3, sir.
Very good, excellent answer. So speed and time, distance is same. So when you reduce the time by some number of times, speed will be increased by same number of times in order to cope up with the same product. Okay, because speed and time are always inversely proportional. Speed increased, time decreases. Speed decreases, time increases. Because if this increases, this decreases, they are in inverse proportion. So the product will be constant. What happened here? 5 became 3 times less. Now what will happen to the speed? Speed should multiplied by 3 times more. So 240 into 3, directly you'll get 720 kilometers per hour. So that direct answer also you can give. So but this is the standard method that we can follow. Okay, very good, Srinesh. You can mute yourself. So textual solution, they found distance first as we did in the method number 2, and then they solved, got 720 kilometers per hour. And next, 2019 paper, you got this question. A train from station A to B covers a distance of 616 kilometers at a uniform speed of 112 kilometers per hour. It halts at station B for 1 hour before starting back. How much time will it take to complete the journey and reach back to station A from A to B and back? Okay, the time we have to find. Who's going to answer this? Yes, Harshvardhan, read the question again.
Sir, a train from station A to station B covers a distance of 616 km at a uniform speed of 112 km per hour. It halts at station B for 1 hour before starting back. How much time will it take to complete the journey and reach back to station A?
Okay, so there is station A here and there is station B here. Okay, and the distance between them is what?
616 kilometers.
616 kilometers. So a train starts from station A to station B with a uniform speed. This is the distance and uniform speed, how much it is maintaining?
1.
112 kilometers per hour, right?
Yes, sir.
So we know the distance and we know the speed. So after reaching B, it halts. What do you mean by halts?
It stays there for 1 hour.
Yeah, it stays there for 1 hour and before starting back. And when it turns back, again same distance and again same speed. Okay. Now what is the overall time starting from A, reaching B and waiting there for 1 hour and coming back to A? So what is the overall journey time you need to calculate? Yes,
Yes,
Harshvardhan, how you are going to solve this?
sir, time is equals to distance by speed, sir. First, calculate the time and add 1, sir, because
Yes, time.
sir,
Let me write like this. I'm writing T A to B. What do you mean by T A to B? Starting from A to B, I am calculating the time. Time, what is the formula?
D by S,
Yes, distance by speed. What is the distance?
sir, 616 kilometers,
616 kilometers. And what is the speed?
sir, 112 kilometers per hour.
112 kilometers per hour. Now, simplify this.
Sir, kilometer cancel.
Yes.
Sir, next, sir, 2 threes and 2 1 not 8. Sir, 2 threes and 0 and 8, sir, numerator.
With which number you are doing division? Both of them.
Sir, 2.
With 2. So
Yes, sir.
2 fives are 10 and 2 6 are 12. Like this?
Yes, sir.
Yes. 2 threes are 6. Next.
Sir, 0.
Very good. Where you are taking 2 digits, you must use 0.
Sir, and 8.
Very good. 308 by 56. Next.
Sir, next I am using again 2. Sir, again 2.
308 by 56. You are taking again 2.
Yes, sir.
Take some bigger numbers to complete quickly. Both are divisible by 7, no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
7 eights are 56. 7 fours are 28.
Sir, again 7 fours.
Yes, 44 divided by 8.
Yes, sir. Sir, now 4.
4 twos, 4 11s, right?
Yes, sir.
So what is the time taken from A to B?
Sir, 11 by 2.
11 by 2 what units?
Sir, hours.
hours. Denominator per hour is there, so numerator is going to be reciprocal, that is hours. So time taken for the train to reach from A to B is 11 by 2 hours. Can you try to write this in mixed form?
Yes, sir. 5 of 1 by 2.
5 1 by 2 hours. Very good. And now you want the total time, right?
Yes, sir.
That's total time. So the first part of the journey, traveling from A to B, how much time?
Sir, 5 1 by 2 hours.
5 1 by 2 hours. At B, how much time it's staying there?
Sir, 1 hour.
What about the return journey?
Sir, again, sir, 5 by 2 hours.
It is going to be 5.5, no change. 5.5. Now you can simply add them, right? Easily.
Yes, sir.
First you add the whole numbers 5 1 5.
Sir, it will be 11.
Yes, we can write 11, and there are halves. Two halves equal to?
Sir, 1.
Two halves equal to one full. So you can write 1. So 11 plus 1 is 12.
12.
So what is the total time?
Sir, 12 hours.
12 hours. Very good. Option C is correct. You can mute Harshavardhan. So this is the answer. We calculated the time from A to B, and then halting at B takes 1 hour, and return journey same time. By adding, we got 12 hours.
Sir, I have a doubt. Sir,
Yes,
you
Harshavardhan.
add 5 1 by 2. Why 2 times, sir?
Because they're asking the total journey, no, going from A to B, halting at B, and from B to A again. B to A also same time, no?
Yes, sir.
That's why.
Sir, may I can mute?
Yeah, you can mute yourself. So the same thing they used in the textile solution also, same as done here. And next one, 2019 paper, you got this question. A certain distance is being covered in 28 hours by walking with a speed of 5 kilometers per hour. If the speed is increased by 2 kilometers per hour, then how much time the same distance will be covered? Who is going to answer this? Amshuman, can you read the question? Amshuman?
Sir,
Amshuman, read the question again.
train distance is begin covered in 28 hours by walking with a speed of 5 kilometers per hour. If the speed increases by 2 kilometers per hour, how much time the same distance will be covered?
Yes. How to solve this?
Sir, first we do 28 hours into 5 kilometers per hour, and finally we divide
Finally, divide by?
7.
Okay. Which method are you using this? First, you are finding separately the
Sir, no, sir.
okay. You are finding the distance separately and finding the time later. Are you using any other method?
Sir?
Which method are you saying that expression 28 into 5 by 2? How did you say that?
Sir, in one time all methods we do, sir.
Explain why. How can you use that expression? Can you explain to me?
Sir, 5 into 28 divided by 7. Whole divided by 7.
Why are you multiplying 5 and 28?
Sir, it converts into kilometer. Sir, distance.
Very good. That means you are using indirectly distance formula. That is, distance is speed into time. So by doing 5 into 28, you got the distance, and then
Sir, divided by 7. Whole divided by 7, sir.
yeah, distance by speed, we will be getting the time, right? Yes, Amshuma?
Correct, sir.
Okay. That means let me write your thing in the standard method. That is, first you are finding the distance. What is the distance formula? Speed into time, right?
Sir, yes.
Yes, speed is 5 kilometers per hour and time taken is 28 hours. Okay, this is the distance. So it's going to be R cancel, and 28 into 2 is it 140?
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, now we want the time. So let us say this is D1, S1, T1. Now we want T2. Okay, time is distance by speed, but they gave same distance. That means 140 is going to repeat here. 140 kilometers by what is the speed here?
Sir, 7 kilometers per hour.
Because it is increased by 2 kilometers per hour, 5 plus 2 is going to be 7 kilometers per hour. Now simplify this.
Sir, 20 hours.
Kilometer cancel, and 7 into 2 is 14, 0. Denominator per hour is going to become numerator r, that is 20 hours is the answer, that is C. Anshuman, my question is, can you solve the same question in unitary method?
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, what are the columns required here?
Sir?
What are the columns required?
Sir, hours, speed, and sir, distance.
Why do you need all the three? Distance is not required, as a distance is same, no? You can neglect about distance.
Okay, sir.
Only you want speed and time, right?
Yes, sir.
First case, what is the speed?
Sir?
First case, what is the speed?
Sir, 5 kilometers per hour.
Yes, and what was the time taken?
Sir, 28 hours.
Okay, next.
Sir, 7 kilometers per hour.
5 plus 2 is going to become 7 kilometers per hour, and you want the time required, right?
Yes, sir.
So the related number of question mark is?
Sir, 28.
28. Okay. Now, you expect less time or more time when the speed is increased?
Sir, less time.
So, you want to write less by more or more by less?
Sir, less by more.
So, can I go for 5 by 7?
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, now simplify this.
Sir, 27 ones and 7 fours. 28.
Yes, then 4 into 5?
Sir, 20.
20 hours. Which option again? It is C. So, we can solve in both methods, either by finding the distance and using that in the second case, or we can go for unitary method also. Why we are going for unitary method? Because both cases the distance is same, so we are able to solve it in unitary method. So this is the answer. In the textual solution, you have the first method, finding distance and finding the next time later. Next question came in 2019 exam. That is, in what time a train whose length is 100 meters, moving with a speed of 60 kilometers per hour, crosses a platform whose length is 150 meters? Yeah, before I call any student, so I'll explain a simple concept first, then you can answer this question. That is, generally a train or bus, anything like this, crossing any object. Okay, so forget about that question, just little discussion first, we'll do that. So this is a train. Okay, so a train is traveling in this direction. Suppose there is a tree here. Okay, and here is the tree. So tree width compared to the train length is negligible. So the negligible width in comparison of train length, if it is there, we call such objects as point objects. So what are the examples of point objects? We have tree, or it is pole, or any man, like that. Man, these are having the width negligible compared to the train. So whenever a train crosses point objects, okay, the distance traveled, you have to consider it is equal to the length of the train. The length of the train. This is first case. Now the second case. Now again the train is there. Now train is traveling in this direction, but now it is going to cross an object which is having a finite length in comparison. Comparable length it is having. For example, there is a platform here. Okay, there is a platform where all the people are going to stand. There is a platform here. Okay. Now the train is crossing the platform in some time. Okay, so in that case the distance you have to consider is equal to, this is the platform, this is the platform, and we call it the length object. That means it's having some finite length compared to the train. So what are the examples for length objects for train? We can say platform, or we can say any tunnel. Sometimes trains go under a tunnel, so they're having some length, finite length compared to the train. So whenever length objects are there, then you take the distance traveled is not only the train length, you have to take the length of the train, you have to take the length of the train plus length of the object, length of the object. So this is the thing you have to remember to solve such type of questions while train crossing something. Okay, point object, you take the distance is equal to length of the train, and if it is crossing a object which is having finite length, then distance traveled you take it as length of the train plus length of the object. So all of you remember this. Now, who is going to answer this question based on the concept? Yes, who is going to answer this question? Manaswini, can you read the question? Manaswini,
Sir,
read the question again.
in what time a train whose length is, sir, 1 second, sir, 100 meters moving with a speed of 60 kilometers per hour crosses a platform whose length is 150 meters?
Okay, just a second. I'll draw the illustration also for you. That is, this is the train. Okay,
Yes, sir.
this is the train and whose length is given 100 meters. Okay,
Yes, sir.
it's moving with the speed of, what is the speed of the train given? That is 60
50
kilometers
kilometers
per
per
hour.
hour, sir.
Okay, and platform, there is a platform here. It need to cross that platform. Okay, this platform is 150 meters in length.
Yes,
Okay, now what is the time taken for the train to cross this platform? This is the question. Yes, Manas, what you are going to do?
sir, length of the train plus length of the uh, uh,
Platform.
platform.
If you add those two lengths, what are you going to get?
Sir, uh, sir, in how many how much time it crosses?
No, no. When you add the distances, you'll get distance only. No, what distance you'll get? Distance traveled by the train you'll get, right?
Yes, sir.
So the distance traveled by the train is equal to 100 meters plus the platform length is 150 meters, and it's going to be the sum.
250 meters, sir.
Very good. That means the train has to travel 250 meters to cover the, or to cross the platform. Okay.
Sir.
And now speed is already given, right? What is the speed given? 60 kilometers per
60 kilometers
hour.
per hour, sir.
Now we want to find the time.
Sir,
We want to find the time. What is the time formula, Manaswini?
sir, time is equals to the distance by speed, sir.
Very good. Now, next step.
Sir,
Yes, next step.
sir, next step is, sir, 250 by 60.
No, Manaswini, you're not taking care of the units. Don't substitute directly 250 by 60 because here the distance is having the units meters, but in the speeds it is kilometers. How can you use the numbers with different units? We cannot use, right?
Sir, 60 convert into meters. 60 kilometers converted to meters.
60 kilometers is not distance. This is completely speed. Speed units you have to convert. Conversion of speed units we discussed already.
Yes, sir.
First of all, Manaswini, you take a look at the options. The options are having which units?
Second, sir.
Yes, that means better you take meter per second.
Yes, sir.
How to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second?
Sir, 1 second. Sir, meter per second, sir.
Convert from kilometer per hour to meter per second with which number we are going to multiply?
Sir, multiply by 18 by 5.
Wrong. Meter per second to kilometer per hour, you multiply by 18 by 5. Kilometer per hour to meter per second, you multiply by 5 by 18. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, 60, you just multiply by 5 by 18. Then the units will be converted to meter per second. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Now, let us calculate the time. Time, what is the formula? Distance by speed.
Yes, sir.
Now, distance you substitute 250 meters. And what
Yes,
is the
sir.
speed?
Sir, sir, speed,
Just write as it is. Speed
5 by
60 into 5 by 18 and meter per second. Now, you can start cancelling, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. How to simplify this?
Sir, 0, 0, first of all, cut, sir.
Yes.
Sir, 5 ones are 5 fives are.
Very good. 5 fives are 25. Next.
Sir, 6 ones are 6 threes are.
Yes. 6 threes are 18. Next.
Sir, 5 by 3.
Wrong answer. This 3 is not there in the numerator. In this fraction, the 3 is in the numerator or denominator?
Sir, denominator.
Denominator. That means it is 1 by 3 or 3?
Sir, 3.
1 by 3.
Sir, 1 by
In this fraction, 3 came from the denominator. No. So is it 1 by 3 or 3? 1 by 3. So
Yes,
5
sir.
divided by 1 by 3. If there is any fraction in the denominator, what happens?
Sir,
If there is a fraction in the denominator, what happens?
sir, reciprocals.
Yeah, it becomes reciprocal. That means 1 by 3, what is the reciprocal?
1/3 reciprocal is 3. Three by 1.
3 by 1 is nothing but 3 only, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now what are the units for this?
Sir, units for, yeah, sir, seconds.
Very good. Meter are going to cancel, and in the denominator we have 1 by second, and it reciprocates. It becomes second. So what is the final answer?
Sir, 15.
Yes, 15 seconds. Which option, Manaswini?
Sir, option A.
Yes, option A. So Manaswini, you need to remember conversion from kilometer per hour to meter per second and reverse order, and you need to take care of your simplifications also. Okay, practice
Okay.
more and more simplifications.
Okay, sir.
Very good, Manaswini. You can mute yourself now. So the answer for this question we got 15 seconds. So we use the same method as the textual solution also. We got the same answer. Next question came in 2018 exam. A train is running at a speed of 75 kilometers per hour. How much time will it take to cover a distance of 350 kilometers? Direct question. Who is going to answer? Sanvi, can you read the question again? Sanvi,
Sir,
read the question again.
a train is running at a speed of 75 kilometers per hour. How much time will it take to cover a distance of 350 kilometers?
Yeah, what is given and what we need to find?
Sir, we need to find time.
Okay, what are the other quantities given?
The distance, speed.
Yes, very good. Now time formula.
Sir, distance by speed.
Okay, can we substitute as it is or we need to change the units?
Sir, as it is.
Very good. Why? Because they are already in the same units, kilometer matching, and in the option also they are having hours only. So direct we can substitute. Distance.
Sir,
What is the distance?
the 350 kilometers.
350 kilometers. And what is the speed?
The 75 kilometers per hour.
75 kilometers per hour. So next step.
So kilometers cancel.
Yes. And next 350, 75.
The 25 table.
Yeah, 25 table. Very good. Because the last two digits is 50. So definitely divisible by 25. 25 threes are 75. Next.
The 25.
25 ones are 25. Subtract 35 minus 25.
The 10.
10 and add 0.
Sir, 100.
25 table 100.
So 25 fours are.
Yes, that's it. 14 by 3. And what are the units?
Sir, hour.
14 by 3 hours. But this is matching with none of the options. That means you need to convert into mixed form. 14 by 3. What is the mixed form?
Sir,
Mixed
1
form.
1 by 3.
Come again.
Sir, 1 by 3.
Why 1 by 3? 14 by 3. Divide 14 by 3. What is the quotient?
Sir,
When you divide 14 by 3, what is the quotient and remainder?
the quotient is 4. The
Yes.
remainder is 2.
4 2 by 3. But you said 1 by 3. Is it 4 by 3 or 14 by 3?
So 14 by 3.
So it's 14, 4 2 by 3 hours. But still we are not matching with any option. That means the remaining fractional part we need to convert into minutes, right?
Yes, sir.
4 2 by 3. Can I write 4 hours split 2 by 3 hours separately?
Yes, sir.
4 hours, let's write as it is. And 2 by 3 hours. How to convert hours into minutes?
Sir, hours into minutes.
1 hour is equal to how many minutes?
The 60 minutes.
Multiply by 60, it will be converted into minutes, right? You're very thinking so much. Very simple. Simplify.
Sir, 320s.
Yes, 320s are 60. And what is the final answer? 4 hours.
Plus 40 minutes.
Can we write 4 hours 40 minutes like this?
Yes, sir.
Which option?
Sir, option D.
Yes, very good, Sanvi. You can mute yourself. So we got the answer 4 hours 40 minutes. Next question came in descriptive exam in 2017 for 5 marks. How much time will a 171 meters long train take to cross 229 meters long bridge if it is running at a speed of 45 kilometers per hour? Who is going to answer this? Mayuk, can you read the question? Mayuk? Mayuk, read it loudly.
How much time will a 171 meters long train take to cross 229 meters long bridge if it is running at speed of 45 kilometers per hour?
Mayuk, where are you sitting? In the hall? There is some background noise. Can you move another
Samud.
place?
Samud.
Okay. Now, how to solve this question? Mayuk, how to solve this?
So we have to count time.
Okay, we have to find time. What is the distance traveled?
So multiply this.
See, train is crossing which object?
So bridge.
Bridge is having any length or not?
Yes, sir.
So when the train is crossing a length object, we need to take the distance traveled is equal to what?
So 229 length object.
I'm asking the distance the train should travel to cross that bridge is how much? Today's class only I repeated already. Whenever train is crossing a length object, the distance traveled we have to consider equal to what?
So length object.
No.
So train.
No. Whenever the train is crossing a length object, the distance traveled we have to consider equal to what? Length of the train plus length of the object. You're not saying that. And whenever it crosses a point object, then we have to consider.
So length of train.
That's it. So now the distance traveled, what I have to take?
Sir, 171 plus 221.
Yes, add these two to get the distance the train has to move so that it crosses that bridge. What is the sum?
Sir, 400.
Yes, it is 400 meters. We got this distance train should travel. And what is the speed of the train given?
Sir, 45 kilometers per hour.
Yes, 45 kilometers per hour. Now you need to calculate the time. Time formula?
Sir, sir, distance by speed.
Okay, can I substitute?
Sir, no, not equal. Sir, units are not equal.
Very good. Units are not same. You want to convert both of them to meters or kilometers?
Sir, meters.
Okay. Kilometer per hour. How can you convert into meter per second?
So 18 by 5.
Again, wrong answer. You want to convert from kilometer per hour to meter per second. You have to multiply by 5 by 18.
Okay.
Remember that.
Okay.
45 you just multiply by 5 by 18. Then it will be converted into meter per second. Okay, now any simplification possible?
Sir, so 18 we have to write 2 into 9. 9 cut by 5.
9 2s are 18. Next. 45 divisible by 9. No, that's why we divide by 9.
So 5 is
9 5s are 45. So what is the final answer? 25 by 2 meters per second, right? Now you have to substitute. What is the distance?
Sir, 400
meters. And what is the speed?
So 25 by 2
meters per second, right? Now we need to calculate the time.
Yes, sir.
There is a fraction in the denominator. What can we do?
So numerator we have to reciprocal.
Yes, that means is
So,
it 2 by 25?
yes, sir.
Okay, what are the units for this answer?
Mm. So meter.
No, meters get cancelled.
Sir, so
In the
second.
denominator, we have per second. In the numerator, is going to become second, right? Now,
Yes.
simplification.
So, so one's a
25 ones are 25. 40 minus 25,
so so 15.
15, and add 0 at the end.
So 150.
150. 25, 150 is which multiple of 25?
Mm.
It's simple, my no need for pen and paper. 150 you can split, no? 150.
Yes, sir.
In 100, how many 25s are there?
So, so five. First of all, four.
4. In
Four.
50, how many 25s are there?
So two.
Add them. 4 plus 2.
6.
That's it. 25 6 are 150. Now 16 into 2.
So 32.
Yes, 32 seconds. Which option? Sorry, this is descriptive exam option not there. So this is the final answer. Very good, Mayuk. But you're not remembering the conversion units and simplification also. You need to practice again. Okay?
Okay.
Don't confuse. So the answer we got it is 32 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, next one important concept I'm going to discuss, that is called average speed. Okay, so people will think that this is having the relationship with the average chapter. No relation at all. Average chapter is different and average speed is different. Okay, so average speed has nothing to do with the average chapter. You have to remember, you have to keep it in your mind. Some people I saw doing like this. There are two speeds given, and average speed means what they do is sum of the speeds by number of the speeds. That is wrong answer. Average speed has some other meaning. Okay, average speed means in the overall journey, what is the speed maintained? That means average speed is always total distance traveled. Total distance traveled by total time taken. Total time taken. So average speed has nothing to do with the average of speeds. It is not sum of speeds by number of speeds. That is wrong. Average speed has separate meaning. What is the meaning of average speed? For the overall journey, in between it, the object may stop at some place or change its speed, whatever it may happen. The overall journey taken into picture, what it will do, find the total distance and time, calculate the total time. Then total distance by total time will give you the average speed. Okay, and so generally you can use this formula, but there is a shortcut for this formula only in one case. That is when two speeds are there. When two speeds are given with same distance to travel. With same distance to travel, then you have a shortcut for this formula. So the condition to use this formula is they should have same distance, and only this will work for two speeds, not more than two speeds. Okay, more than two speeds also we can derive the formula, but generally in your syllabus they don't give more than two speeds. But when two speeds are given with same distance to travel, then we can derive a shortcut for this formula. That is, let us take something like two cases we will see, and both of them get the same answer. That is, there is a point A and there is a point B. An object is moving from A to B, with a speed of A kilometers per hour. Okay, but while coming back, it changed the speed. It became now B kilometers per hour. Now they're asking the average speed. Okay, what is average speed? Average speed is total distance by total time, but we don't know what is the distance. Okay, so because we don't know the distance, we can call this distance as x kilometers. Okay, now what I'm doing is I want total distance. Yes, total distance we can calculate while going x, while coming back x. So x and x we can add and we'll get the total distance, no problem. But total time, to calculate the total time, I need to know the time from A to B first, and I need to know the time from B to A. Both I need to calculate and add. So A to B I'll calculate the time separately, and B to A also I'll calculate the time separately. So first A to B. While going from A to B, distance should be traveled is x kilometers and speed is a kilometers per hour. Now time we can find. Time formula is distance by speed. Distance is x and speed is a. Kilometer cancel and the units are going to be hours. So this is, let us write it is t1. Okay, t1 means first part of the journey, the time taken is x by a hours. Similarly, t2 is going to be x by b hours. Why? Because x kilometers by b kilometers per hour. Now we can calculate the total time. What is the total time? Total time is t1 plus t2. That is x by a plus x by b. Okay, this is going to be the total time. Now, let us simplify this. So what you do is a and b, they are different numbers. I want to write them as same number. What I do is multiply by b here and multiply by a here. So you're going to get xb plus xa by ab. So you're going to get ax plus bx by ab. So this is the total time. So now we have the total time, and already we can calculate the total distance also. So now we can calculate the average speed. So the average speed we can calculate total distance by total time. Total distance is while going it is x kilometers, while coming back it is x kilometers. So total distance is 2x kilometers divided by total time. Just now we have calculated, that is ax plus bx. Can I take x? Okay, let's do it in second step. Ax plus bx by ab. This is in the denominator and the units are hours. Okay, now let us simplify. X plus x is going to be 2x kilometers, and there is a fraction in the denominator. We can reciprocal, that is ab divided by ax plus bx. You can take x common, so a plus b will remain inside the bracket. So what are the units left? Kilometer, and denominator hour is there, you can write per hour. So what we can do, x cancels and we get the final answer, that is 2 multiplied by AB, that is 2AB by A plus B. The units are kilometers per hour. So this is the shortcut we can use whenever two different speeds are given and the same distance they have to travel. Then this shortcut you can use 2AB by A plus B. Okay. And the same formula can be used in another case also. That is, for example, there is a point A, there is a point B, and there is a point C. It is given that the distance between A and B is same as the distance between B and C. To travel from A to B, they gave the speed 8 kilometers per hour. To travel from B to C, they gave the speed B kilometers per hour. Then also you can say the average speed is going to be 2AB by A plus B. But provided the condition, what is the condition? A to B same distance, B to C same distance. If distances are same, then only you can use 2AB by A plus B. If that condition is not given, then you cannot use this shortcut. You must depend on the original concept. What is the original concept here? Average speed is equal to total distance traveled by total time taken. That means average speed, we have two formulas now. What is that? First one, total distance by total time, and the second one. But when you have to use second condition, second one, under two conditions, what is that? There should be two speeds and they have to travel the same distance. Then only you can use, what is that? 2AB by A plus B. So in this discussion, any doubts you can raise a hand. First I'll clarify your doubts and move to the questions. I'm lowering all your hands. Only doubts can be raised now. I lowered all the hands. Only doubts in the screen you can ask. Any doubts? Sarsha. Sarsha, what's your doubts?
Not understood average speed,
Average speed formula, the initial definition is total distance by total time. That is okay?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, now the shortcut, I think you didn't understand, right?
Sir?
Shortcut, you didn't understand the shortcut, I think, right?
Yes, sir.
See, Sarsha, to use the shortcut, the only condition is two speeds are always there. Okay, the condition is they should travel same distance. That's it. Okay,
Okay, sir.
the same distance I called it x. Okay,
Okay, sir.
In the first part of the journey, the time becomes x by a hours, and in the second part of the journey, the time becomes x by b hours. By adding them, I got ax plus bx by ab. So I got total time. Total distance is very easy. Both the distances are same. So x kilometers per x kilometers is going to be 2x. So just divide 2x by the required expression. X gets cancelled and you get 2ab by a plus b. That is the shortcut. Okay. So Sarsha, if I take any question and answer, then you'll understand the shortcut. I'm going to take further. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And Sriyansh, what's your doubt from this discussion?
Yes, sir.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, I can't understood average speed.
Average speed means, let us say that, okay. Let's take your, yes.
Sir, x plus x kilometers by ax plus bx by ab.
I think the right side, right? X kilometers plus x kilometers, that one.
Yes, sir.
See, Sriyansh, ax plus bx, can I take x common?
Yes, sir.
That's why in the denominator you can see one x in the bracket a plus b.
Yes, sir.
That means I have reciprocated that ab went to the numerator, ax plus bx is in the denominator, right?
Yes, sir.
And x I took common, xx got cancelled. And what is remaining? 2ab by a plus b only, right?
Yes, sir.
Any other doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. Manaswini, what's yours? Manaswini,
Sir,
what's your doubt?
sir, I has a doubt. This is sir, sir, A to B, B to A. I didn't understand, sir.
See, there are 2 points. Okay, suppose one point is your school, one point is your home. Okay, so like let us say you're coming at 7:30 to the school, right? Morning there is less traffic, right?
Yes, sir.
You will come with a greater speed to the school, but while going to the home, it's already 12:30 in the afternoon, and almost all the schools are open. And for the auto drivers or the bikers or the cars, they'll feel some traffic, right? So
Yes,
when
sir.
traffic is there, we are going with less speed or more speed.
Sir, less speed.
That means the distance between the 2 points is same. School to home is same and home to school is same. Distance is same. But while coming, you are coming with a greater speed. But while going, you are going with a slower speed, right? If you
Yes,
take the
sir.
total journey together, total distance and total time, everything you take into consideration, the average speed of your journey, start from your home, go to school and come back to home, the average speed you can calculate by the formula total distance by total time. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir,
And
why,
yes,
sir, sir, while we using average speed, x kilometers plus x kilometers, why we use nine x plus like this? I didn't
it's not
understand.
9x, it's not, it is a small a. My small a is looking like 9
Sir, ax plus bx by ab. Why we use that?
because what is that ax plus bx by ab? I got it from here, no total time. You see
Yes,
you see here total time here. This one.
yes, sir.
Both the denominators are AB, AB. Common denominator I can get AB here. And AX I wrote here, BX I wrote here. That's it. Okay.
Okay,
It's
sir.
the total time. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So I hope all your doubts got cleared, and now let us solve questions based on average speed. So these two formulas are very important. Total distance by total time. And whenever the distances are same and two different speeds are there, average speed is 2AB by A plus B, and all of you have to remember this. So this question came in 2021 exam. So who is going to explain? Yeah, raise a hand if you want to explain this. Abhyuday, read the question. Yes, Abhyuday, read the question.
A man of traveler travels first 150
Abhyuday,
kilometers.
so much of background noise. Is it fan?
Yes, sir.
Can you move away?
So now,
Okay, okay, read the question.
A man on trouser travels first 160 km at 4 km per hour and the next 160 kilometers at 80 km per hour. The average speed from the first 320 kilometers was reached.
Yes. How to solve this? Average speed we want to find.
Sir, the total distance by total time.
Okay. Total distance by total time. If you want to calculate the total time, first of all, you need to know the individual times, right?
Yes, sir.
First part of the journey, let us say T1. Second part of the journey, let's say T2. So time formula.
Sir, distance by speed.
So I can write 160 by 64, right?
Yes, sir.
And what are the units? It's going to be hours.
Yes, sir.
Okay, T2, second part of the journey. Distance is 160 and time is,
Sir,
sorry, speed is
sir 80.
80. 160 by 80 hours. So we got T1 and T2. Shall we simplify this?
Yes, sir.
But here, don't simplify because anyhow we are going to add T1 and T2 now. We can take 160 common. So if you take 160 common, it's going to be 1 by 64 plus 1 by 80. Can you take 160 common by adding?
Sir?
Can you take 160 common like this?
Yes, sir.
Now 64, 80. What is the LCM?
64.
64, 80. Can you help me in solving this LCM? 64, 80. Both are divisible by 4.
Yes, sir.
4
Sir, 8.
1. 4
Sir,
1.
8.
4 6 are 24 and 4 into 20. Again divisible by 4. 4,
Sir,
4, 5. Yes. What is LCM?
sir.
What is LCM?
Sir, 320.
Yes, it is 320. Now, how can I make 64 as 320? Multiply by 64 should be multiplied by which number to make it 320?
Sir, 5.
Yes, this is into 5 here and into 5 here. And 80, how can I make it 320?
Sir, into 4.
Into 4. Now simplify this. 160 multiplied by 5 by 320 plus 4 by 320. Can I write 9 by 320?
Yes, sir.
Now 160 ones, 162s. So this is in the units hours, right?
Yes, sir.
So we got 9 by 2 hours. Total time we got. And total distance is also very simple. What is the total distance?
Sir, 320.
320 kilometers. Now can we find the average speed?
Yes, sir.
What is average speed formula?
Sir, total distance by total time.
Total distance by total time. Total distance is 320 kilometers and total time is 9 by 2 hours. If there is a fraction in the denominator, what you do?
Sir, we can transpose.
2 by 9 kilometers per hour. Simplify this.
Sir, 3 table.
2 table. Which two numbers are going to simplify?
Sir, 3 table. 3, 3.
320 divisible by 3.
So, no, sir. Okay.
So no divisions are possible. Then you are going to multiply. 320 into 2 is 640 divided by 9. Now you can cancel. 9 sevens are 63.
Yes, sir.
1 0 becomes 10. 9
Sir,
ones are 9.
sir, point.
So the 1 is going to repeat, right?
Yes, sir.
But the approximate result, what can I take? 71.11 kilometers per hour. Can I take?
Yes, sir.
Which option?
Sir, C.
Option C. So Abhiday, this is your answer?
Yes, sir.
Answer is correct. Yes.
Sir, I did. Sir, I had doubt.
Yes. What is your doubt?
Sir, in that explanation, sir.
Come again?
Sir, not explanation.
X-Place. Where is X?
Sir, no, sir, explanation.
Your voice is shaky. I am not able to understand.
Sir, you said the formula 2AB by
That's what I'm saying. You already I told you the shortcut. Whenever the distances are same, 160 kilometer and 160 kilometer, when distances are same, we can use the shortcut I told you, but you have not used the shortcut.
Sir,
Yes.
I understand the formula, sir.
Yeah, you did it in the method number one only, but no problem. You will understand the difference between using these two methods. Okay. So method number one is this. Now let us see method number two. How easily we'll get if you use the shortcut. Why we are able to use the shortcut, Abhiday? Because
Sir, same.
distances are same, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this 64 kilometers per hour you can call A, and this 80 kilometers per hour you can call B. Then you use 2AB by A plus B, right? Yes. So average speed is your 2AB by A plus B. Now A, I am using 64. B, I am using 80 divided by 64 plus 80. Let us write here 64 plus 80. 64 plus 80, can I write 144?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let us simplify this.
Sir, portable.
Yes. Okay, 4 3s are 12, 4 6s are 34, 4 into 20. And next,
Sir, again portable. Sir, 9 are
4
60.
9s, 4 5s. And again, we got 640 by 9. Is it going to give the same approximate result 71.11 kilometers per hour?
Sir,
You see, Abhiday, this much process we did comparing to this much. So you can understand the difference between using shortcut, right? So whenever the shortcut is possible, you must use. And when this shortcut 2AB by A plus B we can use, under which condition?
sir, the distances are same.
In both the cases, if the distances are same, then we can use the shortcut 2AB by A plus B. Okay. So we got A and C. So Sabida, you can mute yourself.
Okay, sir.
So textual solution, first they did the standard method and then use the shortcut. Okay, shortcut is suggested. And here, this question came in 2019 exam. A man covers a distance of 40 kilometers.
Sir, your screen is tracking.
A man covers a distance of 40 kilometers. He covers first 10 kilometers at 10 kilometers per hour, second 10 kilometers at 20 kilometers per hour, third 10 kilometers at 30 kilometers per hour, and last 10 kilometers at 40 kilometers per hour. What is the average speed of the man? Who is going to answer this? Raise the hand if you want to answer. Vishnu, read the question.
A man covers a distance of 40 kilometers per hour. He covers the first 10 kilometers at 10 kilometers per hour, second 10 kilometers at 20 kilometers per hour, and third 10 kilometers at 30 kilometers per hour, and last 10 kilometers at 40 kilometers per hour. And what is the average speed of the man?
Okay. Here, can we use the shortcut AB by A plus B?
Sir, no, sir.
We cannot use, right? Then
Sir,
can we
I
calculate
am.
total distance by total time?
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay. Then total distance already there 40 kilometers, but I want the total time. In order to calculate the total time, I want individual times in all the four parts of the journey. In every part, I want the time taken. Yes. Let us say T1. Time formula.
Sir, time is equal to distance by speed.
In the first part of the journey, what is the distance?
Sir, 10 kilometers.
And what is the speed?
Sir, 10 kilometers per hour.
Okay, 10 kilometers per hour. Kilometer we can cancel. 0 0 we can cancel. So is it 1 hour?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so first part of the journey we got 1 hour. Can you say T2 directly? Calculating in your head.
Sir, you get 0.5.
Can we go for decimal method? Sorry, fractional method.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, what is that? 10 by 20 is going to be 1 by 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 1 by 2. What is T3?
Hmm. Uh, 10 by 30.
Isn't 1 by 3?
Yes, sir.
What is T4?
Sir, 1 by 4.
Okay, now we got the individual times. Can't we find the total time now?
Yes, sir.
1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4. Okay, there is no denominator, we can use 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the LCM?
Sir, 12.
12. How can I make 1 as 12?
Sir, yes. Sir, yes, sir.
Multiply by
12.
12 and here also 12. How can I make 2 into 12?
Sir, into 6.
Into 6 into 6. 3 as 12.
Multiplied by 4.
Yes, multiply by 4, 4. And what about this 4 into 12?
Multiplied by 3.
Yes, now the numerator 12, 6, 4, 3. Sum.
Sir, 25.
Yes, it is 25 by 12. And what are the units?
Hours.
Hours. So we have the total distance and we have the total time. What is the total distance, Vishnu?
Sir, 40.
So the average speed is total distance by total time. What is the total distance?
40.
40 watt units.
Sir, kilometers.
40 kilometers by total time.
25 by 12.
25 by 12 hours. Now there is a fraction in the denominator. It becomes,
Reciprocal.
so we can write 12 by 25 and kilometers per hour. So simplify this.
Sir, 25 and 40. Sir, 5. And
5 5s are 25 and 5 8s are 40. Next.
sir, nothing else.
Answer is not there in the fractions, it's there in the decimals.
So then you have to multiply 8 and 12.
Okay, after that,
So then because it is by 5, nearest 10 power is 10. So multiply the numerator by 2.
very good, excellent. So you're not doing division by 5, you're multiplying by 2. Very good. To make the denominator as 10, you're multiplying by 2. It's a great change. Okay, 12 into 8 is 96, and 96 into 2 is,
Sir?
what is 96 into 2?
So 1 minute. Uh,
Split 96 in your head and add 96, you split, what are the two numbers?
so 90 and 6.
92.
Sir?
92s are how much?
So 92s are 180.
6 twos are how much?
Sir, 12.
180 plus 12.
Sir, 196. 192.
192 divided by 10. When denominator is 10, we can convert into decimal easily, right?
Yes, sir.
What is the answer?
Sir, 19.2.
So 19.2 kilometers per hour. That is which option?
B.
Yes, B is correct. Very good. Excellent answer, Vishnu. You can mute your answer. So this is how we solved this question. That is individual times we have found and then added all of them to get the total time and divided. We got 19.2 kilometers per hour. With this, we have completed the distance, speed, time also, and there are only 3 chapters left for us to discuss in maths: geometry, mensuration, and data handling, that we are going to start from the next class. So I think today we are going to deal with English again. To English, last class, I think we have completed the exercise part also done. Right after preposition, just give me a second, I'll open the next chapter. So next topic, we are going to discuss articles. So what are articles first of all? Articles are the words that define a noun as specific or unspecific. So there are three articles. Actually, they are divided into two groups: definite articles and indefinite articles. So under indefinite articles, we have a, an, and under the definite article, we have the. After the long day, a cup of tea tasted particularly good. Here, the underlined words the and a, examples of articles. And she is an honest girl. So H is silent here. She is an honest girl. So here, an is also an article. Next, the classification of articles. We are going to discuss types of articles. So all the three articles are divided into two categories. What are they? Definite articles and indefinite articles. Definite under definite article we have only one, that is the. Definite article, that is the, limits the meaning of a noun to particular thing or a specific person. So generally it is used between the before the unique things or specific things. Please give me the hammer. That means the hammer is a specific thing to us. Everybody knows about it. He is the boy who won the match. That means the boy is already in the discussion. That means everybody know about the boy, and they're talking about that particular boy. So they are going to use the. Now uses of the article the. So when are you going to use the article the? Following are the common rules of using definite article the. The is used before a particular or specific person, place, or thing. It should be specific. There should be nothing like common thing. Okay, commonly it should not be used. There is a specific thing. So let us go to the club. So the club is a specific thing and it is under discussion. So the is used before it. This is the boy who won the last match. That means the boy is under the discussion. So discussion is happening on the boy. He's a specific boy. So we are going to use the. The is also used before the political parties, armed forces, dynasties, empires, wars, revolution, and centuries. Like the Congress Party, that's a political party. The BJP political party. the army, the police, the Gupta dynasty, the British Empire, etc. So the is used in these cases. And next uses of the. The is used before name of directions and the dates of months. The sun rises in the east. See, the sun is a unique thing for us, so we are using the. I got my dream job on the 1st of January. Specific date. Before the specific dates also we use the. The is used before name of rivers, seas, canals, oceans, desert, and mountain ranges. So the natural things before that, like the Atlantic Ocean, the Ganges, the Himalayas, the Alps, etc. The is also used before cups and trophies and before a unit of measurements. Why cups and trophies? Because they're specific trophy. There is a, for example, India won the World Cup. So the World Cup in cricket, it's a specific tournament. So we are going to use the in 2011. Cloth is sold by the meter. That means before units also we use the. And next uses of the is used before the name of musical instruments, inventions, before names of parts of body. So you need to remember these three. Shiva plays the guitar. So the guitar is a musical instrument. Who invented the telephone? So telephone is an invention. He was hit by the rod in the head. Okay. So head is a part of the body and a rod is the specific thing that we use. We use the before proper noun for the sake of comparison. So when you are comparing, like Surdas is the Milton of India. So Surdas is compared to the Milton, and he is called the Milton of India. So the should be used before comparisons like this. Kalidas is the Shakespeare of India. So Kalidas is compared to Shakespeare. Shakespeare is a great poet in English, and Kalidas is often compared to him. So we call Kalidas as the Shakespeare of India. So he's the only one who compared to that person. So the is used before a whole class and before castes and communities. So a group of members or things we use the. The cow is a pet animal. The Rajputs are brave people. Group of people called the Rajputs, and we are using the. The is used before name of newspapers, holy books, famous buildings, ships, historical events. He read the Hindustan newspaper, so it's a name of one newspaper. So we are using the. The Ramayana is a famous book. So the epics are there, the holy books. We are going to use the before them because they are unique and specific. And one more usage of the. The is used before superlative degrees of an adjective. So this one you have already discussed in the adjective chapter, that is positive, comparative, superlative. Whenever you are using superlative degree of adjective, before that you must use the, because there is only one specific thing, superlative. She is the best girl in my class. So the best word indicates that it is superlative degree, and there is only one best. So it is a specific thing. It becomes a specific thing, and we are going to use the. Kashmir is the most beautiful state of India. So most beautiful, which type of adjective it is? It is superlative. So before superlatives, you must use the. And now we discuss about the indefinite articles. Now, indefinite articles. A and an are known as indefinite articles because both are used to point which the nouns are not specific. Before specific things we use the, and not specific things we are going to use a or an. A man, an organization, an egg. So now the uses of a. So where is a used? We are going to discuss. Okay, uses of a. A is used before words beginning with consonants. Okay, more than this, I'll tell you a trick to decide when you're going to use a and when you're going to use an. In Telugu Varnamala, you call vowels as achulu, to aha. You call vowels as achulu and consonants as hallulu. Okay, starting from ka to bandira. Okay, so you don't concentrate on the letter, you concentrate on the sound. Okay, see, suppose news is there, and before news, which article I have to use, I don't know, a or an. So what you do is news. Okay, news. Try to write this in Telugu. Okay, you just write like news like this. Okay, news. So the first letter of this, what is that? It starts from na. Okay, na and u is becoming nose. So first letter, you concentrate on this first letter. So this first letter is under vowels of Telugu or consonants of Telugu. Na comes between these letters ka and bandira. So na. So whenever this consonant comes, you must use a. That means we are concentrating on the sound, we are not concentrating on the letter. So if you just check n, yes, I know vowels in English, a, e, I, o, u, and I know consonants in English like other than a, e, I, o, u are consonants. And based on that vowel, if I go for an, based on consonant, I'll go for a. That is wrong. Sometimes we get wrong answer because there are some silent letters in English. Okay, so whenever silent letters are there, the second sound we have to take. That means a and an, you are going to decide based on the sound, not the letter. So news, when you write the news in Telugu, the first letter becomes na. So na is there in consonants of Telugu. Then you use a, not an. Now here patient. Okay, patient. How do you write patient? Patient we write like this. Patient. Okay, we write like this. No need to write the everything. Just check the first letter. What is that? Pa. Patient starts from pa. The sound pa. First you should say pa, then only patient will come out of your mouth. So the first sound pa. Pa is consonant sound in Telugu. So we have to use a. And cup. So they said cup. So cup. So ka is vowel, sorry, consonant in Telugu. So we are going to use a cup. For example, let me say something like MLA. Okay, MLA. So before this, I should use a MLA is correct or an MLA is correct. Which is correct? Let us check this. MLA. So I want to say MLA. So in Telugu, you just try to recall in your mind MLA. How will you write MLA? MLA. You start from A. Okay. So A is a vowel letter in Telugu. That means if MLA you read it in Telugu, the first letter comes A. A is vowel in Telugu. So we have to use A MLA or an MLA. An MLA. But if you check only English letters, the first letter is consonant. But consonant doesn't means A. So an MLA is correct. So what I mean to say by this discussion is don't concentrate on the letter. Pronunciation is important. Pronunciation you need to check. Okay, if it is vowel sound, before that you use an. If it is consonant sound, before that you use a. Okay, so a news, a patient, and a cup. Consonant, basically beginning with consonant. Let us say consonant sounds. Other than consonant, consonant sounds. Let us say. Okay, a is used before the words which begin with a vowel but have a sound of consonant. So the same thing that I'm saying. A university. Okay, you can see the letter is U, but when you try to write it in Telugu, you say university, you have to start by U. Ya, the ya comes. So ya, where it is in consonant sounds in Telugu. So we have to use A. And even though U is vowel, but we are not using an, we are using A only because the first sound that is coming out of our mouth is ya. Ya is consonant sound. Next, a European. So this also the same thing. E is vowel. Even though vowel, we are not using an because European again starts with the sound U. That means it is ya sound. So ya sound is consonant sound. So before that, we are going to use A only, A European. So the letter is not at all important. It is sound is important before certain phrases and denoting numbers. So in a hurry, a pity, a hundred, a dozen. Before certain phrases like this, we are going to use a. In exclamations with what or how before singular countable noun. So exclamation sentences are there, exclamatory sentences. When the exclamatory sentences are using the words what and how, then there many a time they are followed by a. So what a hot day you'll say, or what hot days you say, what a hot day. So the use of article a is there. And what a pretty girl, so we used what to show exclamatory sentence, so we're using a. After that, a is an article. And after the uses of an, then I'll open for doubts. Yeah, before we start, and first let me clarify your doubts still here, then I'll go ahead. So, any doubts still here in this discussion? You can raise a hand. Sriyansh?
Sir,
Yes, Sriyansh.
sir, I have doubts, sir.
Yes, tell me.
Sir,
Yes.
what is the difference between A and N?
What is the difference between a and an?
Yes, sir.
Yes, very good question. For example, okay, the first word in the example you have news, right?
Yes, sir.
Before that, you try to say a news and you try to say an news. Which one is easy for you?
Sir, Ed News.
A news. Why? Because while saying an news, there is a disturbance in the speech. You have to say an, you have to stop it there, and you have to start the new na sound. Right? That's why for some sounds where already the consonant sound is there, adding vowel sound is easy. But if the word itself contains a vowel sound, then the article should have at the end the consonant sound. So which article is having end sound as consonant sound? An
And
ends with no is consonant sound, right?
sir.
So blending vowel sound and consonant sound is pleasant to the ears, and while talking also it's easy. So based on the speech, they are designed like that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
You can see some other differences also. You see a university in the second bit, first example. Do you think a university is easy to read, or an university is easy to read?
Sir, A University.
Why? Because an ends with consonant sound. University also starts with consonant sound. We cannot blend consonant sound into consonant sound easily
Sir,
until we break the speech, right?
yes, sir.
Okay, that's why they are designed like that. And Harshvardhan, what's your doubt?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, why you said you write that word in Telugu, sir? Which
Why? Because in English, some letters are silent letters, no? We cannot identify which letter is speaking and which letter is not speaking. But if you try to write in Telugu, every letter we read, we don't have silent letters in Telugu, right?
Yes, sir.
That's
Sir,
why.
we will call a hour or an hour.
Very good question. So what is the pronunciation for HOUR? AR or ANR?
Sir, we will call.
Until you know the silent letter, H is silent there. You should not say hour, you should say R, okay?
Sir, why H is silent, sir? Because.
In English, it is designed like that. Many letters are silent in some words, like KNIFE. What is that?
Sir, knife.
You don't say knife, right?
Yes, sir.
That means K is silent there.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Whenever silent letters are there, you should be careful using A and an. Okay?
sir, in that we should not see that that is vowel sound.
No, no, no. The no difference between the vowel sound or consonant sound, because always before the specific things we are going to use the only.
Sir,
But indefinite, not specific things, we can use A or an.
sir, before proper noun we should use the.
Before proper noun. No. Suppose suppose Harshavardhan is there. Okay. I don't say the Harshavardhan, because before proper nouns we don't use any article actually. We don't use any article. We omit the articles. Next topic is omission of articles only, where we should not use articles. It will come under that topic. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now let us discuss omission of articles. Omission means we are not using, don't use articles in some places. So before that, we are going to use the uses of an. So first an uses we discuss, then omission of articles. Yes, the uses of an. An is used with words that begin with a vowels. Okay, A, E, I, O, U. Again, I am telling you, don't at all see the letters. Okay, just concentrate on the sounds. An apple. So whenever you say apple, first sound which is coming out of your mouth is a. So it is a vowel sound. Okay, an apple. Egg. First sound which is coming out of your mouth, a. So it is vowel sound. So use an egg. Umbrella. The sound which is coming out of your mouth is a. So use a is a vowel sound. So use an apple, an egg, an umbrella. Okay, if you don't remember the rules, also forget about all the rules, just ask yourself which is easy for me. An apple is easy or a apple is easy? You will answer that an apple will be easy. Okay, so whichever is easy you can go by your instinct, but if you want the particular rules, then just check the first sound which is coming out of your mouth, that is vowel sound use an, and consonant sound use a. So second rule, that is an is used before words beginning with consonants having vowel sounds. See, I told you MLA, that example. Before MLA, we wrote AR and we wrote an MLA. Even though M is consonant, but you are not using A, we are using an. Why? Because while pronouncing MLA, the first sound we start is A. Before you are saying M, we say A first. M, A. It starts with A. A is vowel sound, so we should use an MLA. So FIR, to say F, you should say A first. A. F. After A, you will add F. It will become F. So A is vowel sound. So you use an FIR. And again M also, an MSC. Okay. So sound is important, not letters. Used with a mute H or silent H. Though that's what Harshvardhan is asking about. So the silent letters. See, R, HOUR. H is silent. It is not at all pronounced. We say R. If you say however, that is wrong. Ha, you should not use that word ha. It's r. So a is a vowel sound. So use an r. It's not an hour. Okay, a hour, wrong. An r. And honest man, h is silent here. You should not say honest man. You should say honest man. H is silent. An honest man. And honorary post, h is silent here. An honorary post. Heir, that you should not say hair, it is heir. Heir means what? The something like the king is there and his son is going to get the kingdom as he can rule, that is heir. So an heir. Okay, so next we have is the uses of an, and after that we are going to discuss about the omission of articles. So where articles are not used, when we should omit using articles. Yes, the first one, we should not use the before proper nouns. Before proper nouns, you never use the. Kolkata, Rashmi, Sunday. You don't say the Kolkata, the Rashmi, a Kolkata, nothing. Here are some exceptions of this rule, like we say the Punjab, the USA, the Deccan group of states. Why? Because these are nothing but the collection of some other things together. See, USA has the full form, that is United States of America. That means in before India you should not use the, but before USA you can use the. Okay, so Punjab is also the collection of five rivers, because it is a collection of five rivers. The is used before that. So whenever something is collection of other things, then you can use the. But India, as a total India together, we cannot use the before that. But USA you can use the. So we should not. We have some other examples also. UAE, United Arab Emirates. You can use the UAE. Okay, and UK also you can say the United Kingdom. And second one, we should not use the before subjects or arts. I don't like dancing, but you don't say I don't like the dancing. I don't like a dancing, nothing. So don't use articles before subjects and arts. I'm reading book of Hindi, you'll say, but I don't say I'm reading book of the Hindi or a Hindi. So before subjects and arts, you don't use any article. When we use abstract nouns we discuss in the nouns chapter only. They are nouns which we can only feel, we cannot touch, or we cannot taste, we cannot smell, nothing. So only can be felt. They are abstract nouns. In general sense, we omit the. Honesty is the best policy, we say, or the honesty is the best, you say only honesty. So abstract nouns, before that you don't use any articles. Health is wealth. So before health also we are not using any article, and before wealth also we are not using any article. And these are the omission rules. And let's discuss the questions from the exercise. Yes, question number 1. Yes, who will answer the first 3 questions? Keep your hand raising. Abhyuday, first question. Fill in the blanks with the correct articles. Question.
Sir,
Read the question.
you will have to wait for dash or
Yes.
for an.
Why and can you explain?
Sir, H is silent.
Because H is silent, it pronounces the vowel sound. Very good. And R is correct. Second one. Read the question.
She would have filed dash FIR against the worried
Wrongdoers.
those.
Yeah, which option is correct? Abhyuday, I don't know the reason, but lot of background noise from your mic.
Sir, now,
That is okay, but next time onwards, you sit in a quiet room. Okay? Okay. Read the question.
sir, an FIR.
What is the option?
Sir, B.
Is it an or a?
Sir, an.
An is correct. Can you say the reason why an? Why an, not a? What is the reason? Abhyuday, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, answer.
Uh,
Why an, not a? Your answer is correct, but I want the reason.
sir, it is a full form. Sir, it is a full form.
No, before full. I told you no full forms, nothing. First sound, when you are about to say FIR, what is the first sound that comes out of your mouth?
Sir, A.
A. So A is vowel sound or consonant sound?
Sir, sir, what?
A is vowel sound or consonant sound?
Sir, vowel.
Vowel sound. So you should say an FIR, right? Okay, next third one. He is wearing dash new uniform.
Sir, A.
A new uniform or an new uniform?
Sir, A.
A is correct, but why?
Sir, sir, in no. Sir, the first letter is
Not letter. You should say sound. First sound is na.
uh,
Na is vowel sound or consonant sound?
sir, consonant.
Before consonant sound, which vowel we use?
Sir, A.
I'm sorry, which article we use?
Sir, A.
Very good. Abhyuday, you gave all correct answer. Very good. You can mute yourself.
Sir,
Yes, Abhyuday.
sir, you said before honesty, we don't use an.
Yeah, honesty, we should not. Honesty is the abstract noun. So don't use any article before that because it is an abstract noun.
Sir,
But you can say an honest man. Honest is not the abstract noun, it is adjective. When it is in adjective form, you can use article. But whenever it is in noun form, you cannot use. Okay? Okay, all of you, as we are running out of time, I'm going to give the next few questions, all the exercise questions together. You can answer them. This is fourth and fifth one. Now, starting from the sixth. So, I will give the answers also so you can practice for the weekly test because English only we are taking Wednesday, Thursday. So, we can include this topic also in your upcoming weekly test. So, this is 11th one. So I gave you along with the answers. So you can try these questions and you can use for this for the practice for weekly tests on Sunday. So that's it, students, from today's class. So we discussed time, speed, distance in mathematics and average speed concept, and in English we did up to articles. So that's it from today's class. All the students, you may leave the class now. Thank you for joining, all of you.